Hey, my name is Dr. Nought, and this is Pyre, and today we're in the Glade of Lu, or someplace like that. I can't remember the name exactly, but that's okay, because we're going to continue on our journey anyway. Let's go. At dawn, Volfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods, into the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Is that right with the name of it? Glade of Lu? I don't remember. We're going to the Sclorian Shore. We have not yet been to this region of the downside. Wolf had revealed this to be the one path through the woods to the north. Let's go. Through to the cold Arctic area. Sclorian Shore. You get clear of the woods at last, and arrive in a land grown cold in the shadow of Mount Alodiel. You will have to make it all the way to the top. In a moment of respite, Volfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites, and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject, and only know the truth of how you feel. I have no idea. How about achieving inner peace? I mean, that sounds good to me. Tell Volfred that freedom is a state of mind. While easier said than done, if you can simply be yourself without concern, then you are free. He considers your response for a short while. If that is so, in the Commonwealth that I recall, Commonwealth that sentenced us to rot, that's not a place that fosters freedom such as you describe. Admittedly, I haven't seen the Commonwealth in many, many years. However, judging by your presence here, I doubt it's changed all very much since then. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live life without fear. Be able to indulge one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, or what you choose to think, or not think. I mean, I would have said something like that if I had that option. I mean, I only had like a 3-word option, but I agree with him completely. He looks out toward the distant mountains. Within the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once more. And you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are out there still, have made quite clear they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. Share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside through the rites. When we meet up on the other side, we organize. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum, the burned-down remains of the old capital of the Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning to those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. You're plotting a revolt. Just so. I am asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now that we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it in my interest to coerce you. You may go your own way if you wish. Live out your remaining days here, like so many others. So, if anyone among you prefers that, you cannot see yourself continuing to strive together in the Commonwealth as you are doing here, then speak now. Wolfred pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not. But all of you are bound together through the rites and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth. But together, you can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. Then he lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Wolfred turns toward the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said, and plot the wagon's northward path. Well, we're going to Mur Pass, pathway leading north to the Sacred Mountain. This is the only way to reach the base of Mount Alodiel. Let's call it Alodiel, since I think I've pronounced it 4 different ways now. Beyond lies Mount Alodiel. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Hedwyn. Okay, let's do it, Hedwyn. Let's do it. Let's talk to him first, I guess. There you are, my girl. There was something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Wolfred stares at you, rather intently, as if reaching out to you, and then... You know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we. You're not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this I sense is nascent, still, mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet. You're friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer, then, was plain. You simply did not know, or fully realize. I did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves, other than Tariq, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected, when at first we met, that you already knew the truth of this from having read the passage in the Book of Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Oh my god. Wolfred breaks free from you and looks at you again, then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as a reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, do not think the rites can help you to return, if that is what you had in mind. So, once again, I invite you to depart, and I will see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, you are welcome. This journey we are on, it has no guarantees, not for you or any one of us. Do you understand? I'm gonna say nothing. You stare back at Wolfred, betraying no response or thought about the warnings he provided just now. I think I understand completely there, my girl. As long as you too understand. I do not wish for you to undertake this journey on false pretenses. It is that simple. Know that we have much at stake here, in this anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back into that Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Then we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the Sacred Mountain in the coming days. Until then. He strides out of the wagon then, leaving you with your thoughts. Well, that sucks. What am I even doing here then? Alright, Sandra. You call upon me for some purpose, my reader? You need but choose among those unenlightened fools with whom you travel. Well, well, it's Hedwyn this time. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Hedwyn. Oh, you must mean that nomad boy. So innocent, that one. I should have a lot of work to do with him. Then, let us bring him forth. Soon Hedwyn appears, in heat of the summons. Hey, my friend, what's going on? Just shut up and get in there. I'm mad at all of you, not telling me. I don't care if you don't know. Nomads such as Hedwyn have well-balanced abilities in the rites, but no exceptional advantages. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, boy. You answer to me here. Understood. You are a fool. Do not talk back to me. Your reliance on your friends is such a burden upon them. Let us see what you can do without their aid, save for that of your lovely reader there. Whoa. Alright. Nope. Can't get me. Get out of here. Oh, I'm stuck along these stupid... Can't get me. Oh, I lost my jump. So those ruins on the ground, those ruins... Oh, you little... This guy's fast. Those things block me on the ground, the runes. Oh no, he got me. Unfortunately, we got the slowest person in the world trying to get to the thing. Oh, let's go. There's nobody here. Did I get it? Alright, I got it. No! Oh, I didn't jump fast enough. He taunted me before jumping in, too. I think that's me. No! Damn it. Oh, that was a fast one. I got him, though. They keep hitting me. Oh, I jumped really far at that one. Oh, sons of bitches. I am not doing too hot. It's hard against the three that are my friends. Bye-bye. Go, 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 go! Just one more time. This should be doable. I'm just not doing... Oh, that was stupid. Stand behind the rune here. Whoops. I didn't mean to skyrocket myself across the entire planet. Whoa! That was slick. Bring it on. God, this is gonna be impossible. Alright, I gave it to them, essentially. Got him. Holy. They can launch it really fast. They're launching it really fast. I gotcha. Alright, we're in the back corner. I don't have enough jumps to do that, but I knocked it way over there. Oh, you little... You're fast. Look at you. How did you get me? Alright. Oh no! Oh, I ran too far. Shoot, they got it. Okay, we're tied. Alright, I'm just gonna play it safe here. How did I miss? Oh, we... Mutual destruction. Crap. No! How did I miss? Die. Let me grab this. Jump. Oh, sons of bitches. They got me. No! We're doing it again. Yeah. Good job, Sandra. That did not go well. Pitiful. The nomad boy is all spark and no fire. I would tell you not to waste my time, boy. But the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Summon me when you are feeling more prepared. Let's just do it again. We're so close. Excellent, another opportunity to prey upon the nomad. I know I need to try banishing my adversaries to create an opening. No shit. The issue is, their attacks go quite fast, so I need to counter them. I can't expect to... So I need them to, like this. Do that. Come in here. Jump! Jump! No, I didn't do it correctly. Okay, I might be thinking too much here. No, don't get it! No! They're so fast. Got you. Jump, 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 jump! Woo! Oh my god! Oh, son's... We're getting worse at this! I don't know if I can do... Like, look at that! Why are they pummeling us with it? How do we keep missing? Alright, I need to figure this out better. No! Oh my god. Sweet mother. Alright, new plan. Whoa, 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 I'm stuck! Whoa, we're gonna get shut out here. Alright, if we can't do it this time... If we can't get it through this time, we'll try it on the next episode. I'll keep trying. But this is getting rough. I'm out of stamina. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, I got massacred. These guys are really good. This is like what we should be if we were better. Oh, mutual destruction. We have 5 left. This is rough. I can't even get this off without... Okay, I need to do this better. Let's go. I need to, like, really work on a counter. I can't just flat out attack. Oh god! Jeez, that's fast. Get off me, you. This guy's way faster than us. Okay, out. Out. They're all back. No! Alright, next time. Next time, they're too hard. Man, if like our enemies actually get that hard, that would be rough. Let us grow stronger first. Yeah, okay, so we'll try at the beginning of each episode until we can get this figured out. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus we did organize, striving for the chance into the something... How about the first adventure? Your vision returns. You did not prevail in Hedwyn's scribe trial. You could reattempt it now, or after he gains more enlightenment. Yeah, that was... Those guys are hard. So let's discuss the plan. Earlier, Wolfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore that we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwyn, and the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here's how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Lodiel, there to the north. You may not think this wagon's fit for it, though rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. It is said the scribes themselves keep watch over Scribe's Gate. The judgment of the scribes determines who can cross, and who is sent the fast way down. Only the worthy pass through here, as your reader could attest, if she did not merely skim that chapter of the book. Hey! Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Solium. What is that about? One of the downside's celestial landmarks. The temple at the highest point of the downside exists to honor the 8 scribes and meet our adversaries in the rites. They are to be the Tempers, led by the demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. Tempers are a mighty triumvirate that has been the closest rival of the Nightwings, led by the demon Ignarius, who is the notorious demon leader of one of the most feared triumvirates in the rites. Good. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the triumvirates prevails, somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whoa. Whisked home to the Commonwealth? Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in, and clothed, and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this, the same Commonwealth that says a sentence into exile is forever, and freedom from the downside is impossible? Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. So then that's it, we climb the mountain, someone goes back, and everyone else stays? For most of our participating in the rites, yes, that's it. Or for most of those. But I like your connotation. And indeed, for us, that isn't it at all. For one of us, if one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. Talk again on our way up. Wolford leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. You have time now for your vocations. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent of Mount Lodiel. Okay. Search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your black wagon. Study in private. I think we need to boost our... Let's boost an individual rank. I like this. So I'm gonna do whoever the lowest is. You're fine. You're fine. Is it gonna be Sir Gillam or Gilman? No, it looks like it's gonna be Amatha. Fine then, let us chat together for a spell. You and Pamitha spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. Since she gained something from it. Yeah, there you go. Well, Tamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it, whether or not you like it. Alright, so we've got, while flying, Pamitha moves faster than usual, called Swift Flight, or Winged Fury. 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Pamitha moves 30% faster than usual. Let's do Swift Flight. I hadn't thought of it quite that way, reader darling. Well, now you do. Alright, we shall continue. Mount Lodiel. Here before you lies Mount Lodiel, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Volfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. There is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who first? Questions. Why us? Why you, indeed, madame? That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the right. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think on it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the Rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as far as you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. It took someone with a certain faith and creativity to go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwyn over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The Rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. Yes, this is important, of course. Wolfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jodariel raises her voice again. Hold. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know why us. Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? On a blooded moon at the fall of Solium, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free. The anointed champion then shall plunge into the shimmer pool and return in glory, the Book of Rites. Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple, really, madame. You are chosen, you are qualified, I should say, because, as the expression goes, it is what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the eight created the Rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group, against which all the others would be judged. That group they called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the Rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right, then. Participation is all that matters? Not so, madame. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, scribes do favor the victor. So, you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on, with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmured to themselves about all this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Emperor's Ascent. Gap through the nameless lower summits beneath Mount Elodial. Ray believes the 8 scribes will bless whoever goes through here, or Emperor's Fall. Pathway on the outskirts of Mount Elodial's nameless lower summits. Ametha expects some long-lost valuables to be stashed here. Let's get the blessings. Maybe we can get some hope or presence or something that will help us in the next rite. The sublime beauty of Mount Elodial, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has been enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. However, Ray has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Screw. Tiso seems not to share Ray's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. You've been here before, Tiso, isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay. Unless maybe I got too cold. Or hungry. Wait, is that... Something about her changes then. Wait, look, but Tiso, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Skrakri? Tiso seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Ray rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on, astonished. Was that the scribes? It was. I know it was. They said something to me. They spoke to me. They told us we are welcome, that we're welcome here. Ray runs off to spread the word among all your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. +2 hope. Alright, so we're gonna be banished for less time. Whoa. Temple High Road, first of 2 paths leading to the mountain summit. Hedwyn expressed a passing whim to see the view from here. What? Temple Cistern. Sir Gilman wishes to look upon the sacred waters here. Yeah, let's go that way. I want to see the view. Let's get some benefits if we're gonna do anything. Someone might be leaving here by the end of this episode, so you know, we gotta get as many bonuses as possible. At long last, the worm surges toward the waters of the cistern. You decided to join him for a brief excursion there after another hard day's ride. Find him in a shallow pool, appearing very much contented. This night, he thought he may never again feel fresh water's cool caress against his scales. He sighs, splashing about from time to time. Then he turns his attention over to you. You, Master Eater, are most kind. Take with you this wayward knight. He swears to prove himself to you and to the rest. He knows that, soon now, someone may go free. He knows the choice of whom may weigh upon you heavily indeed. For it is you who ought to make the choice, is that not so? This night, he heard it from the others, so it must be true. Now, listen, please, on what little honor this knight has. This knight's penance isn't yet complete. There's much atoning to be done. So, when rises the occasion to decide who ought to go free, this knight wants you to know something. Please, do not choose him. Not even if you wish, and not even if you can. He begs of you, allow this knight that simple dignity. With that, Sir Gilman sinks into the waters. His tail waves to you to leave him be for now. Okay. I will consider his wish. I'm not gonna send him. He's not ready. I'm assuming Enlightenment needs 5, maybe none of us already. I wonder if, what's-his-face is just gonna leave. Sandalwood. Maybe this is all ploy just to get him out of here. You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment. We may pass together. Much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Tariq. Please follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tariq? Says the gate guardian. It is. Greetings, Celeste. She watches over Scribe's Gate and seems to be connected to the lone minstrel and the rites. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate? Aye. Then, let us make this quick. She gestures toward the rest of you. Now, each of you, in turn, state who you are and what you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Hedwyn the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next. I am regarded by the name of Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums, preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jodariel. I do not truly know, as yet, what I am seeking here. Oh, my name is Ray? And I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who? Scrii-eek. Iso seeks to live up to the High Wing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Amatha Thayan. I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Volfred steps forward, one called Celeste raises her voice. You. I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why? I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. You cannot for the life of you recall a time before arriving in the downside. Details of the Commonwealth are scarce within your mind. Perhaps you wanted to forget the place. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. I want true freedom. You wish to regain your freedom, not simply to return to the Commonwealth, but to be able to live there in peace. If Volfred's plan shall bring about that peace, then you shall do your part to achieve it. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once, and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Tariq, aye, Celeste, be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back on. He does not look back at her. On the top of Mount Elodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. You think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Page revealed the mercy shown. Alright, let's read here. No, actually, let's talk first. Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiments. Hedwyn soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? None as yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The 3 of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey! What'd I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Ruki. You got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. Put some of the old nerves to bed. There. for good measure. Though, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greensail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me a while now. I thought we all were getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Hedwyn slams his fists against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the four of us, we're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do. But we've been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So, it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just the start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too. What, you think they're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know what it's gonna take. I just know we have to try. Dariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you, and to reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn. And Hedwyn's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Salayam awaits. A vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. +1 hope. Nice. Let's read this before we head out. The mercy shown. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General, the imp Haub and I, we helped to save my emperor. And when the danger did subside, my emperor Solayam Mur, he said something to me, which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You, too, now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never would repay the mercy you have shown me. So, if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Alright, what's this? River frost, so cold it can burn the skin, but keeps the wagon cool, and food fresher longer. Cool. Alright, well, enough dilly-dallying, let's go do this. Actually, let's jump here. Hey, guys, so just so you're aware and all, I know how come you're here, how come you made it all the way up here. Oh, I know alright. How'd you get in? You're here because I got the lowest prices in all of Downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value there, an awful lot. Oh, hell yeah, 3 of them? Totally worth it, grabbing it. Yeah. +2. +3. I don't even care. I'm not even looking at the price. These are totally worth it. What's this? Scribe Snuff. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. Oh, cool. I don't need it now, though. Alright. So, once we're doing this again. Talisman. 11, 11, 10, 12, 8, 10, and something that doesn't get... So, lowest gets the most. +4 quickness. And then we're looking at 10s now, right? Righteous here, and Jamur thing. And I'm going to use these 3, I think. So I'm going to give him a +2. 340%. And then I'll give this duber. Doesn't do anything, but that's okay. Alright. You guys have a good day out there. Thanks. Let's commence the liberation rite. Is everyone prepared, Hedwyn? Yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Templars in the Rites this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwyn, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. Let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Templars this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? Very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances, just as they arise. So, look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. Your story shall continue, regardless of the outcome of this or any rite. But you need but see it through. That's shut.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium.
Solium.
You are to be commended for your guidance, reader. But only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Templars. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirats is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirats is present and prepared. Okay. Then, anointed one of the Templars, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already. But look at what we got there. Or here. The damned Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again, says Ignarius. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you! He indicates Jodariel. She scoffs back at him. Who's the mask? Ain't seen one of our own in ages, not in these damned robes. Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asks. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha, I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Are they all demons? Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in a subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion who you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. Oh, I have to make it now? As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Most enlightened?
Who most deserves their freedom?
So these guys aren't even... They can't be chosen. I'm gonna anoint Jodariel.
Jodariel!
Let's go. Me? Why? Then, the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then, under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Jodariel shall be liberated. Should the Templars prevail, the exile Ignarius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Jodariel and see to her return in glory?
Who shall be at her side.
We're going classic. We're gonna do these the three main guys. Sounds good. Now, let's bring Jodariel home.
Brookie.
Heh, sure, no pressure, right, sister? Alright.
Very well.
Very well. Gate scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tariq? Aye, Celeste. Then let us all begin. Nightwings, been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me. Is it just a plain old...
Commence.
Nope. This guy does not go away. Get him, get him, get him. Nice. You can't get me. Go! Yes. They have 130? Do we have 130? No. That's not right. Get out of here. Oh, I dropped it. Scheiße. Oh, that is way far away. Oh, I don't have anyone back here. Go. No! Get him! Oh, that didn't work. What the? I was gonna say. No, no! Oh, we got it. I thought we missed it. Okay, we're only down to 90. Or, we got them down to 90. Get out of here. Oh, that didn't work. Let's go, come on. Rookie is like nowhere to be seen. There, we got him back. I'm gonna move her up through the middle here. And then she blocks that path. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Get Rookie back. Go, go, go! Ah.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Unfortunate for the Tempers.
Can we make it? Yes.
Their Pyre sputters.
I'm only doing 20 at a time with him, but that's okay. You good-for-nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years, then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once? But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it. They used to be the best. At this, at least. But now, pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Ah, Mora. I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up. Yeah, we'll try.
The demon whom you face was once a man. Long since tainted by the downside. Or rather,
get wrecked. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
I suspect his penance is not yet complete. to the scribes.
Barely made it. Nah. No. You little punk. Worm is fast. Oh no, jump. Let's get Hedwyn over here. Watch this. I just waltz right in.
Everything which you hold dear. Now go on, just once more.
I know, it's exciting. Yeah, you're not doing it. Oh.
Be gone, you lot.
Oh, what a block. Brutal.
Such zeal. That was
Watch
the
this.
last of them. And there it is. Last.
Got him.
The Night Wings proved their worth. An outcome which left little room for doubt. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Night Wings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. Her adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
God, what a joke. Should have had this. Should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it! Nightwings! Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. After all this time, turns her gaze toward the rest of you. Never thought this day would come. I have all of you to thank for this, for doing this for me. The life that I recall back in the Commonwealth was at times difficult, and I am much older now. I know not what I shall find on my return. However, I know this. If that place still is like the Commonwealth I left so long ago, then I shall strive to make it better, for as long as I retain my strength and breath. You see her smile faintly as she disappears into the shimmer pool. A seldom seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Thus, beneath the blooded moon, the Sclorian waters rise for but a moment, only to fall again, a downside legend. Though you still can hear her voice, though faintly now. Farewell then, reader, all of you, for now. Jodariel earned back her freedom. Wow. May she return in glory.
Godspeed, Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
We have to go through this like 8 times. Holy Moses. Holy Golathanian. Alright.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
So yeah, she's gone now. So the problem with we're gonna have to keep getting rid of our highest soldiers here, the highest characters. After your victory over the Templars in the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. I don't know what I'm going to do without her here. Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. We'll see Jodariel again if we persevere. Our journey is now begun in earnest. We'll just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that, reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Lodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Jodariel as you look toward the heavens. Gaze into the darkness of the night. Seek now your destination. We're going north more? Not really at all. Going all the way back from whence we came. You search and search the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. Uh-oh. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Alright, so Jodariel is gone. And I will be gone for this episode. But I'll be back, don't worry. In the next episode, we will go to the haven. And we'll see what happens next. And if we have to keep picking off one person at a time, hopefully we get some to replenish them. Lest we be all alone after 8 rounds of this. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.